Hi guys, Irit here with a new process video, and I am using my March 2017 hip kits. I had just received them and I wanted to use them right away. So as I was looking through the kits, I really loved a few of the elements, and there were just a couple of rainbows in the products. So I think they were from the Pink Fresh Studio stuff that we got in the kits. And that really inspired me. And along with this cut file of the clouds, this is, I'm not sure, it's one of the exclusive HipKit cut files that some of them are just for subscribers, but some are for anyone if you create an account on the HipKit Club website. So check that out. And there's that cute little rainbow. It was fast. It made an appearance. It's part of this puffy sticker sheet that came, I think, in the Project Life kit. So I really didn't edit a lot of things out of this video. I think hardly anything. And this is me going back and forth on which papers I want to create my rainbow. So I was also thinking about using pattern papers, and I was thinking about just doing the rainbow shape and not actually using rainbow colors. But at the end I decided to go with cardstock, and I'm really happy because I don't use a lot of cardstock, and it's just nice to use my supplies and also, just try something new and kind of stretch my creativity. So I started with the largest, or what I thought would be the largest kind of bow or in the rainbow, so that I would have a good idea of how to do the other ones, because if I start with the small one, then I'm not going to know how large the biggest one will be. And this way I know what I have to work with. So I'm just cutting them, and I don't want it to be perfect. I want it kind of wonky. The whole idea here is very whimsical design, and that's what I'm trying to achieve. So I'm also trying to organize them in a way that pleases me. It's not a classic rainbow. I'm just using the colors that I want. And I also decided to add that lovely whimsical pattern paper. I think it adds a lot to just the feel of the layout. It really went well with what I had in mind, as opposed to just going with the simple cardstock, which is also beautiful. It all depends on what you're going for, and I really wanted that whimsical feel. So, and I also love always pops of black and white. So because I didn't edit a lot, and because I got the kit and I kind of immediately had to make a layout because of my design team schedule, I just really thought of it as I went along. So you'll see me moving things around. I really wanted to include this cloud cut file, and it will make it to the final layout, but I wasn't sure, and I was moving it around, and I wasn't sure about the background. On one hand, I really liked how that pattern paper looked, that grid pattern paper, but then on the other hand, I also like the white cardstock. And while I'm trying to use more pattern paper and less white cardstock these days, just because we get such gorgeous pattern papers in the kits, I decided in this case to go with white. Now I also have this cloud, which is also a cut file for March, and I wanted to use it, and I thought about using it, and I thought about backing that empty space in the cloud with pattern paper, and I think that looks fun, and that would definitely be a possibility, but I decided not to do that. So there I am, thinking, moving, and the thing is that I also cut this cloud cut file before I got the kits and before I had any idea on what layout I was going to use it or what design I was going to have. And somehow I wished that I would have cut it the other way around, so that the long part is on the left side and not on the right. I think that would have worked better with my design concept. And of course I could have flipped it. Don't think that, you know, you're like watching the video and wow, she's really stupid. But I know I could have flipped it. But that leads us to other issues, which is that I cut this paper from the cardstock that we get in the kits, American Crafts regular texture cardstock, and one side of it is smooth and one side of it is textured, and I really love the textured side, and that's the one I wanted to use. Obviously it would have been really okay to just flip it over and use the smooth side. Nobody would notice ever. But I am weird that way, so I just went with what I had, and I like the way it turned out. But yeah, probably, you know, the whole design is kind of leading your eye from the photos to the rainbow, and I think it would have been nice to have the cut file kind of supporting that design and not going against it. But then on the other hand, maybe it brings a balance to the layout because it's white on white. It just looks interesting. It just looks like texture and doesn't really, I mean, your eye goes to it after you see all the big elements in the layout. So I guess that's okay. I finally committed. I added some foam behind my photos and the rainbow to give it some definition. I added stitching, as you can see. And at the beginning I started with just a straight stitch, and then I decided to try that zigzag stitch, and I really like that. And I think it looks better because it kind of connects the colors in the rainbow, so it looks more like one piece and not just a bunch of papers sewn onto each other, if that makes sense. There's me fussing with the title. Oh, that was a tough decision. And let me tell you a secret, that Happy Life sticker makes it to the layout and then I take it away because it was just bugging me. And at this stage, I was also looking a lot through my little screen and my camera. I use that when I'm not sure where to place things. And yeah, I decided to place it at the bottom, and I do think that looks better than at the top, but it looks fine also. It looks completely fine, this title. It's very cute, although, you know, it says Happy Life, and I'm not sure Lily looks so happy in the photos. I mean, she wasn't unhappy, but she was outside, and because it's been so cold here and she doesn't properly walk yet, I haven't taken her out a lot. She doesn't like to be in the like the trolley, the, you know, that children cart thing. I don't know how you say it in English, but let's say trolley. So we haven't been outside, you know, in the garden or something, because she crawls on the floor, and at -10 degrees I didn't want her to do that just because it was too cold. So everything was very new to her, and she just had this, you know, really concentrated, focused face. And yeah, I took these photos, super cute photos of her. But then it was, you know, the Happy Life. It looked good, and I used it kind of because I had it on that sticker sheet from Chamel that we got in the kit. But yeah, and also the color wasn't exactly like those die cuts that I'm adding now. These are from the Oh My Heart, I think that's how it's called, the new Paige Evans collection with pink paisley. So it wasn't exactly the same type of like gold, because the ones in the Oh My Heart are rose gold and the Happy Life is less of a rose gold. I don't know. I'm just making excuses. It just wasn't working for me, and I decided to take it off. Also, with all my fiddling there, you know, it's just stickers. I mean, it's like nice weight stickers, but they're not like thickers. So all this moving around and fussing around and all that kind of made them crinkly, and I don't know. I was like, okay, go away. I don't want you here. So no offense to the stickers. So when in doubt and not knowing what to do, I just start working on another area of the layout. And I added some stickers from the Chamel sticker sheet. So that cloud with the drops, I love that, super cute. The die cuts from Oh My Heart, I said already. I chose the ones that are kind of on a purplish background and have those rose gold accents. They went really well with my color scheme, I felt. Added another cloud from the Chamel sticker sheet, and now thinking, I added a label, and that's from Dear Lizzie. I think Lovely Day is her new collection. I can't remember what's it called. I think it's Lovely Day. And we got these, it has these tickets with all kinds of cute little phrases and a couple of lines that you can write on. So I thought about including these cute birds. They are also from the new Dear Lizzie collection, but the color scheme wasn't working because one bird is green and I didn't have green on my layout, and I didn't want to just use the one bird. I wanted to use them together. So much thinking. And then I added a couple of these cute rubber shapes that we got in one of the kits. They are from Pink Fresh Studio. And I moved them around until I am satisfied with their position. So now I'm additioning some of the puffy stickers, and mostly at this stage I just try to search for something that goes with my color scheme. I have an issue with colors. I'm very particular about my color schemes and matching colors and all that, so that usually narrows down significantly my options at this stage where the main elements are already in place and it's just time for those last few final touches. So looking around, seeing if I want to, I know I need a title and now I'm thinking what that title is going to be. I had no idea, no inspiration for my own title, and I do like how those neutral thickers look with this layout, but the other ones, the Dear Lizzie ones that are colorful, I felt they didn't really go with what I had going. So eventually I choose to go with these. These are kind of acrylic shapes or something. They are also from Pink Fresh Studio, and they also came in one of the kits. I show everything in the kits in an unboxing video on my channel. So there you can see exactly what comes in each kit. And I decided to go with the Dream On. I felt that kind of fit also her more serious face. And you want to be really, really careful with these. I actually broke the D from Dream On as I pulled it off the sheet. They are attached to that sheet very well, and because they're so delicate and thin, you can break them. So my suggestion is peel them gently and try to bend this acetate piece that they come on top of, and not the shapes themselves, because you might break them like I did. It's not really noticeable, but just a word of warning to you. So one of my go-to design principles is repetition, and since I added that Dream On in this different texture, those acrylic golden shapes, I wanted to add it somewhere else, and I decided to use that cute little rainbow, which is just 3 lines of this gold acrylic, which has a protective sheet on it. So it looks very matte and kind of, a bit dirty, but it has a protective sheet, and once you remove it, this gold is really shiny and pretty. So adding these rubber shapes, and I want to add a few more puffy stickers because they're so cute, and I'm going to add a bird at the top, and I think maybe a heart or something. Again, because of my thing with matching colors, I didn't want to introduce any new colors at this stage, and these puffy stickers have some other colors than what I had in my layout. It has some orange and blue, and also some darker outline, which I didn't want, because if you notice, everything is really very soft on this layout. There are very small pops of black in that pattern paper that I used, and in that puffy sticker of the bird that is on top of the rainbow. But other than that, everything is really soft, and I wanted to keep it that way. Of course, you could add whatever you want, but that's what I decided to go with. So moving things around, that star was annoying me. And now looking if there's anything here I can use. And I think because I only found one sticker that works for me from these leatherette stickers, they're very cool. Because I found only one sticker that worked for my design and color and size and all that, I end up putting it back because I just have to use more than one element on my layout. It just bothers me too much if there is just one of something, unless it's very, very, like a big element like that cute little puffy golden hearts that we got from the Maggie Holmes collection that we got in the February kits. That's okay. That I can handle with just one. But something like this tiny sticker, it just throws me off. So, added my journaling, and here is my finished layout. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment if you have any questions. Give me thumbs up and all those things. I never ask, but it always helps because then YouTube thinks better of one's videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.